Hello everybody, welcome back to another Mystic Islands video. Thank you guys so much for watching, I really do appreciate it. Thank you guys for sticking with me. I haven't made a video in like 3 weeks, almost a month now. Obviously I didn't give you guys too much context of my situation right now. So I currently moved out of my home and I was in the process of moving and we're still putting things away. So that is the reason that I have not made any content for Mystic Islands on pretty much Instagram, Patreon, or YouTube. So I do appreciate you guys gaining us up to 646 subscribers. That is huge. I feel like we just hit 600 and you guys rewarded me with almost 50 subs in that time. So you guys are literally the best. And I'm going to be uploading more content for you guys. If I sound a little echoey, it's because I don't have much in my room right now. More artwork is being created for the game and I've actually completed all the cards for the set, the actual rules of the cards and all the stats and everything like that. So we're just waiting on the artwork. So I do have 3 cards to show you guys today. So we have a common card, a rare, and a new leader card. Hope you guys do enjoy this video. And I would be showing you them in person, at least a printer copy. But my printer will not connect to my new internet yet. And I've been having troubles with that. So I said, screw it, let's just go digital anyway. We are going to start off with the first card. Cost 0, 1 attack, 1 defense, Brainless Scroblin. So as you can see, this is a Scroblin, which is basically an Arctic goblin, or whatever you want to refer to it as. It is a goblin that has evolved to resist the cold. You guys are pretty aware of that if you have been following the game for set 3. Obviously, the set is called Bitter Cold, a ice age in the time period of Mystic Islands. Pretty stupid goblin, it looks like, and when casted, discard a card. So essentially, you don't pay any chaos crystals to cast this card. You basically have to discard a card to cast this card. That's kind of how it works. That's kind of how you're paying for him. He's also a goblin hunter, and his flavor text reads, when a Scroblin isn't bloodthirsty, then you know they're brainless. So obviously we do like to mess around with the goblins. I like to have some fun with them. Definitely one of my favorite types of fantasy creatures. So this card in general, it's not a world beater at all, but it is a card that you could probably figure out a way to use. Definitely not going to be your heavy hitter, but it will get annoying damage into your opponent if you are willing to take the sacrifice of discarding a card. Moving on to a way stronger card, we have a rare for set 3, Prince Zachary. Cost 4, 3 attack, 5 defense, royalty faction creature. He is a human prince, obviously. And he says, when casted, choose up to 2 creatures you control. One of those 2 cannot be him, and give them +1 attack, +1 defense until death. So this card is beastly. First of all, his stats, 3 attack, 5 defense. He cannot be bloodthirsty right away. Obviously, you're going to have to do a little bit more to destroy him. That already makes him pretty good against decks that can deal 4 damage right from hand. He does cost a pretty penny, but with the updated Chaos Crystal system, it's really not too bad. And when you cast him, he gives such a boost to your field that it's pretty much worth playing for 4 crystals. So when you cast him, you're going to have a 3 attack, 5 defense royalty creature, and then you can also buff 2 other creatures that you have on the battlefield, which could be super strong. This guy could put you right over the hump and kind of build your battlefield back up. Obviously, the artwork right here looks fantastic as well. I forgot to mention Brainless Scroblin. Artwork done by Casey, looks great, love it. And then on top of that, Prince Zachary just looks fantastic. I love the motion that he put into this artwork as well. And obviously his crown helmet just looks crazy. And then we have one more card for today. We have Captain Blackstone. Pirate faction leader, 10 defense. He either costs 4 chaos crystals or 11 health. His rest effect is you can draw 2 cards, but your opponent has to draw 1. You can pay 0 crystals to discard a card and add a defense to this leader. You can pay 1 chaos crystal to destroy target permanent ability card, or you could pay 4 chaos crystals that every time this creature is dealt damage, the caster that dealt it loses an equal amount of health. So if that makes any sense, essentially, if you activate that skill and your opponent hits Captain Blackstone for 5 defense, or 5 attack, that 5 attack would still hit Captain Blackstone, but the caster that dealt that damage, that caster would also take 5 damage to their main health. And this compounds as well, so if you decide to pay 4 crystals for that effect again, that effect would happen twice. And the artwork again was done by Francisco K. Definitely something different, and I really do appreciate that, and I love the snow in the background as well. And we actually haven't had many pirates with hooks, believe it or not, in the game, which I did not realize until very recently. So it's very nice and refreshing to have one. And I'll give you guys a little bit of a Easter egg about his lore, which I will be coming out with more lore videos. I basically have none, so I got to come out with some of those in the meantime of the set being created. But Captain Blackstone, he is actually named after the town he grew up in, as he was an orphan and did not know his name. So he decided to take on the name of the town that he grew up in, which was Blackstone, and eventually became a captain. So check that out. So hopefully you guys do enjoy these cards. I know this video was a little short, but I have a lot of videos and a lot of content planned for you guys. Now that I'm kind of settling in to my place, it's going to make it a lot easier for me to record whenever I want with less people around. And I live closer to work, so I'll have more free time anyway. So guys, I'm very excited for set 3. I'm doing everything I can to stay on track. And I know you guys have been waiting a while, but I really do appreciate you guys sticking along for the ride. If anything else, I just love seeing your guys' fan reactions, and it really is encouraging. So I really do appreciate it and means the world. And I'm going to see you guys in the next one. Peace.